and welcome back to a new video. This is going to be a one shelf at a time video, and today we're going to be looking at a new shelf. This is shelf number 9, and I currently have shelf 8 with a couple left to watch, so I haven't filmed my what got watched for that one yet. But I do like to have 2 going on at the same time, so I can kind of pick what I'm in the mood for. So unless there's like, more than 10 to watch on one particular shelf, I might try and keep 2 shelves on the go at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know. So let's run through what I keep on this shelf and which ones I've watched and which ones I haven't watched. So first up we have 50 First Dates. I used to be obsessed with this film when I was younger. I have definitely watched this. I've probably watched it 30 times. I used to watch it over and over and over again. It's a Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler film, and I really love it. I hope I would still love it today because I used to love it so much. But yeah, I have seen that one. I will have to rewatch it at some point soon, but I'm not in a mega rush to rewatch that one. Next one I've got here is Black Swan. This is one that I want to rewatch soon. I've watched it a few times, maybe 3 times, and yeah, it's a really fantastic, dark, kind of twisted film. It's a really interesting one. I feel like I can't remember it enough, and it's been years since I've seen it, so I definitely want to revisit this one, but I have seen it. The next one is Accepted. Now, this is one that I've seen, and typically I would usually unhaul it because it's just kind of one of those cheesy teen high school movie type things. And, it's an okay film. However, this has Blake Lively in, and I am pretty sure I watched this film when I hadn't really finished watching Gossip Girl. And obviously she's in Gossip Girl, and I love Gossip Girl. It's one of my absolute favourite shows, and she's one of my favourite characters. Now she's one of my favourite actresses. And even though she's not always in the best of things, I just really like to see her in things. And so, I don't know, I feel like I might revisit this one. I'm not sure what to do with this yet, but obviously I don't have to decide until we do the what got watched. So who knows the fate of this film. I also have Justin Long in. I just watched one with him in recently. I don't know, we'll see what happens to that one, but I have seen it. Next we've got The Lake House. Okay, I actually started rewatching this the other day. I haven't finished. I'm going to finish rewatching it because this has got Sandra Bullock in, and I love Sandra Bullock. I'm a big fan of her. But I remember the first time I saw this one, I don't think I was too keen on it. And I started rewatching it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm too keen on it. So I'll have to finish the rewatch of this one and then decide what to do with it. But again, I've seen it. Next we've got The Haunting in Connecticut. I saw this in the cinema, and I haven't seen it since. So I have seen this film. I don't know. I don't know what will happen with this one either. It's obviously a horror. It's not my favourite genre, but this was okay in terms of the horror films of that time anyway, the kind of newer ones. When did this come out? It doesn't say. Oh, 2009. Yeah, so it's kind of iffy era, iffy time for horror. But this was okay. Next we've got The Virgin Suicides, which I didn't enjoy. I didn't really like this one. I'm not a big fan of Kirsten Dunst, and I don't know why. And I've got some films to watch that she's in, and I keep putting them off. I need to kind of become more of a fan of her. But yeah, not a big fan of that one. Next one we have is Morning Glory. I'm really looking forward to this one. I haven't seen it. I think I've seen the first 10 minutes. It's got Rachel McAdams and Diane Keaton and Harrison Ford, and it just looks like it's got a great cast, and it looks fun, and I think I'll really enjoy this one. So yeah, this is my first one on my to watch pile, and I'm looking forward to it, so that's a good start. Next we've got Marmaduke. This has got Owen Wilson in. Oh no, Owen Wilson is the dog. This isn't a very good film. Let's just put that one aside. Okay, the next one we've got is an interesting one, and it's The Nanny Diaries. Now I've seen this and I enjoyed it. It's got Scarlett Johansson in. She plays a nanny in New York or somewhere like that, Manhattan, yeah. And I lent this to a friend years ago, and they gave it me back, but they were like, oh, it doesn't work. Or I said, oh, have you got that film? Like, have you watched the film yet? Can I have it back? And they were like, oh yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, it's okay, I'll have it back and I'll see if I can fix it or get it to work. And I never checked if it worked. This is years ago. And so I don't know if it doesn't work or if they just were trying to not give it back. Like, it looks like it has no issues. Maybe their DVD player wasn't working. I don't know. So I've always presumed for years that it doesn't work. So I need to test whether it works. I need to know. So I'm going to rewatch this one. I have seen it. If it doesn't work, I'll get rid of it, and then I'm going to get another one and then rewatch it because I still want to watch it. So yeah, who knows? We'll find out in the what got watched whether or not it worked. Next we've got The Heat, which I love. I rewatched this actually last night. I'm actually pre-filming this video, so it won't quite be last night, but I love it. Again, love Sandra Bullock, I love Melissa McCarthy, and it's just a fun, funny film that I really enjoy. It got lots of laughs in this one, so yeah, love the Heat. I've watched it a bunch of times. Next one we've got is The Fast and the Furious. Obviously I've seen this one, and I do want to get the Blu-ray box set of 1 to 6 of Fast and Furious, because I own 7 and 8 on Blu-ray and all the others on DVD, and they're all spread out throughout the collection. I don't know where they all particularly are, but here's one. And so I do want to get the Blu-ray box set, so you know, if I decide to get it in the near future, I will obviously be getting rid of the DVDs. So there's that one. Next we've got She's Out of My League. This was just okay. Again, it's one of those type of films, and yeah, it was just okay. I watched it years ago. Yeah. The next one I haven't seen. And I saw it was on my shelf and I thought, oh no. And it is Anna Karenina. Now, I hope I'll enjoy this. I'm not a big fan of like period dramas, but obviously this is different. It's a Russian type of situation. Let's see what it says. It doesn't say anything really. And I know that it's a really long novel, so I know when people think of Anna Karenina, they think it's a really long book. And again, like I say, I believe it's Russian, and it says an epic story of love. I hope I'll like it. I mean, the costumes look fantastic. I really like Keira Knightley. How long is it? How long are you? Where does it say? 2 hours and 4 minutes. Oh, so it's not really that long. It's just exactly pretty much 2 hours. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it now. I'm going to be looking forward to it. I've decided I'm looking forward to it. I need to be in the right mood for it, but I hope I'll enjoy it. I mean, this copy isn't really the best. It's all got stickers on it and everything, but yeah, I hope I'll like this one. So I do need to watch Anna Karenina, which I kind of been putting off, but I definitely want to see it. I mean, like I say, for the costumes alone, they look brilliant. If you've seen this film, let me know. So I don't remember much about it. Like I say, I wouldn't venture into the book. It is like a huge, huge classic, but yeah, I'm interested to see the film. Next up, we have Hot Tub Time Machine. This was okay. They came out with a sequel recently, actually. I haven't seen the sequel. This was alright. It was kind of fun and cheesy. I thought this is the kind of film that Josh would be like, oh yeah, that's funny, and he'd watch it a bunch, but not really. I wouldn't really watch it a bunch. Kind of goes hand in hand with this one. I feel like I watched these at the same time once, years ago. But yes, I have seen that one. Next we've got an interesting one, and it's in like a really bashed up DVD case, so I might swap that with an unhaul. Anyway, it's Dinner for Schmucks, and now I love Paul Rudd, love him, and I started watching this years ago. I watched like half an hour, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing. It's so weird. It's a weird film, and I haven't finished watching it, and so I need to go back to it. So this is going to be on my to watch pile, and I don't know what I'm going to think about this. I'm either going to find it funny now, or I'm just not. It was a weird film. Basically, it's about these people who have to, it's like a work thing. They have to bring a weird person to a meal. I don't know, and obviously it's got Steve Carell in, who is a bit hit and miss for me, but he's fine. But I really like Paul Rudd, so I'm interested to see this one. I've been kind of seeing that it was coming up on the shelf. I'm thinking, yeah, I could watch that. I could see how it goes. After all these years, I'm kind of interested to know what happens. It's always stuck in my mind because it was weird, and I was like, what? But it's always been there, so we'll see whether I like it or not. Next we've got The Backup Plan. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I've seen this film, and I didn't really enjoy it, and I haven't rewatched it, but I'm not going to get rid of it, I don't think. And I have this weird thing. This is going to be one of, there's not really going to be many films particularly like this. And as you can see, it says rental copy. I bought this from Blockbuster, and I remember the day that I bought this, and it's going to seem weird. It's going to seem weird that I picked this film, but at the time I think it was new, and it had come out, and it was like a romantic comedy. It's what I was in the mood for. And on the day of my my grandma's funeral, I went afterwards to Blockbuster. I was like 16. And so, you know, we'd had the funeral, gone somewhere else, and she had to go and do something else, but I didn't have to go and do that bit. I don't know. And so I went to Blockbuster to pick a film that I could then watch that night, because I was just going to be, you know, sitting in and watching a film. And this is the film that I picked. And so I remember going to Blockbuster on this day. It might have been like a bit, it wasn't like straight afterwards, you know, it was like a bit afterwards. And it was like, Blockbuster was in the town. You can see what I'm saying. And I picked this film, and then that evening I watched this film. And you know, it wasn't really quite in the right mind to watch the film, and I haven't revisited it, because every time I look at this film I think of that, but I don't really think of it in a negative or a positive. So now I have this film, and I think, oh yeah, and so I don't really want to get rid of it, because I don't know. So this is a weird one. I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch it. Maybe I'll like it, but I kind of don't know if I want to rewatch it. Anyways, this is just a weird oddment of a film. It's just a weird one. I have no thing to say about the film, but that's the memory I associate with the film. So it was years ago. You know, I'm now 24, so it was a long time ago, but there's that film. Or was I 17? When did this film come out? 2010. So that was 8 years ago now. I don't know. Can't do the math. Right, anyway, next one is Pudsey the Dog, the movie. Yes. I mean, this Pudsey Dog guy was on Britain's Got Talent. He was the winner of Britain's Got Talent in 2012. This dog was the winner of Britain's Got Talent. So I just thought, you know, it might be fun. I like dogs. I like dog movies. I haven't seen this one. This is kind of, I picked this up like about a year ago, so it's more recent pickup compared to the others. So yeah, I'm gonna see that one. Who knows? I reckon I'll watch it, enjoy it a bit, and then probably unhaul it. That's what I'm thinking. Next we have Me, Myself and Irene. Now this has Renee Zellweger in, and I really like her, but it's also got Jim Carrey, and I think it's one of Jim Carrey's more like stupider roles, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not the biggest fan of him being really over the top, you know, Jim Carrey. And I've seen this, but I cannot remember it. I don't really think I liked it. So I kind of feel like I need to revisit it, because I really like Renee Zellweger, so I really kind of just want to see it for her, see whether I like it. I might start watching it and just see where it goes. So yeah, that's Me, Myself and Irene. Not sure what's going to happen with that one. Next one is Getting to the Greek. I used to love Russell Brand, which is a very unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people don't. I used to really like him. Still got Jonah Hill in it as well. And I liked this film years ago. I don't know if I like it now. It's one I'd need to revisit or really just think on. Not sure. Not sure what's going to happen with that one. Okay, next we've got a fantastic film, which is Whip It. And this has got Ellen Page and Drew Barrymore in, and they are fantastic. I love this film. It's about roller derby and it's awesome. I definitely want to rewatch this one soon. The two that I want to rewatch are Black Swan and this one. In terms of the fact that I like those films, I want to rewatch them for like enjoyment. Others that I want to rewatch just because I'm not sure whether I want to keep them or not. This one, I know I want to keep it. I'd like to revisit it. So yeah, that's Whip It. Okay, next we've got a big one. It's The Social Network. You might say, oh, I love The Social Network. Everybody likes this film, kind of. I haven't finished watching it, and I really didn't like it. I got this when it came out. I bought the DVD on the day that it came out. I started watching it, and I thought, I'm really not enjoying this. And I, since then, always thought I didn't like Jesse Eisenberg. I don't mind him in the Now You See Me films. I was always put off by him because of this film. And I just didn't like it. But everyone was speaking like, oh, I really like The Social Network. It was kind of like the La La Land of the year it came out. Everyone was talking about it, everyone liked it, and I just didn't. That's like me and La La Land last year. Everyone was talking about it, everyone liked it, and I just didn't. Haven't finished watching it. It's going to go in my to watch pile. I will watch it. We'll give it its chance. I'll watch The Social Network. The next one we've got is Billy Madison. I've seen parts of this, but I haven't seen the whole thing, so I have to go in my watch pile. But I really didn't enjoy what I've seen, so I'm not sure whether this will get watched or whether or not it'll get unhauled. So yeah. We've got High School Musical, the remix. Now, I used to have the normal one that didn't say remix, and I don't know what happened to that. So now I've got this one that says remix, and so this is probably going to be the one I'll end up keeping, because I kept the second one, so, you know. But the next one I've got is Baby Mama. I'm not really sure what this is. But it's got Amy Poehler in and Tina Fey, and obviously they're kind of work well together and have done things, you know, since then or before this, and you know, they're kind of like a duo. And I haven't really seen this. I think I started watching it again. And I just wasn't enjoying it, but I don't know if it's because it's got Greg Kinnear in and Sigourney Weaver. I don't know. I'll watch it. It's in the to watch pile. So there we go. We've also got The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. I've seen this once and it was weird, and I haven't seen it since. But I do love Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know. The Beach. And finally we've got It's Complicated. A lot of people don't like this one, but I really do. It's Meryl Streep and Alec Baldwin. And Baldwin? Yeah, Baldwin. And she makes these fantastic croissants. And I really like this film. So yeah, It's Complicated. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the to watch pile. So there we go. I can save 1 because obviously there's 7. But I'm not going to let myself save Anna Karenina or The Social Network because that would be annoying. I'm going to try and not save any of these actually, because I either want to watch them and get rid of them, or I don't know. And then these are the ones that I've seen. So thumbs up if you enjoy One Shelf at a Time. I will be continuing on with these throughout 2018, so let me know down in the comments below if you enjoy them, and let me know if you've seen any of these films, especially any of these that I need to watch, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, goodbye!